Hi, my name is Tessa Greegor, and I'm the Active Modes Manager for the FC Moves department within the City of Fort Collins. In this presentation, I will be talking about the connection between transportation and our climate future. This includes what type of travel patterns exist throughout our region, what things may and may not help in the future, how other modes, especially transit and active modes, will play a major role in combating climate change in Fort Collins. And lastly, I will end on a reflection of the impacts and opportunities for transportation surrounding the COVID-19 pandemic. The travel patterns we see in Fort Collins are significantly influenced by the larger region. Over 32,000 trips leave Fort Collins daily, and almost 40,000 trips enter into Fort Collins on a daily basis. These trip exchanges primarily occur between Fort Collins and Loveland, Fort Collins and Timnath or Windsor, and Fort Collins and Greeley. Fort Collins has relatively high bicycle ridership compared to most cities in the United States. In fact, in a recent travel survey, we found that over 50% of respondents indicated riding a bike at least once within the past 30 days. In addition, we are one of very few communities in the country to see steady growth in transit use. But still, the vast majority of trips in Fort Collins are taken by people driving alone, approximately 76%. These travel patterns create congestion and are counter to our climate goals, which include reducing the use of single occupant vehicles by 30%. So what are some things that we can do? One idea would be to add more lanes of travel and widen our roadways. But this typically doesn't solve our traffic congestion issues or our climate problems. In fact, adding more lanes can exacerbate traffic issues and climate by attracting more people to drive. While there are advancements in transportation technology such as electric vehicles, autonomous vehicles, and ride sharing, at the end of the day, these still contribute additional cars to our roadways and communities, and may not be the ultimate solution for a healthy and accessible transportation system for the future of Fort Collins. Transit use has been on the rise in Fort Collins over the last several years and really is the future of transportation in Fort Collins. In 2014, the MAX Bus Rapid Transit service launched, and we've seen dramatic ridership growth since that investment went in. In 2019, the city completed a new transit master plan which envisions more MAX-like service throughout the city, connecting more people to transit through mobility hubs and innovation zones and frequent service. Fort Collins' recently adopted city plan envisions the future transportation system in Fort Collins as one that fosters a community that is healthy, environmentally sustainable, and which promotes social equity. Key to this is supporting bicycling and walking as safe, easy, and convenient travel options for people of all ages and abilities. Implementing infrastructure and programs to support active transportation is critical to achieving this vision for our broader climate goals. Fort Collins has a rich history of promoting bicycling and walking through different city programs and funding and through numerous community organizations and businesses. City programs like ensuring our streets are designed as complete streets, building an extensive multi-use trail network, and providing safe routes to school education for all students are just a few examples of strategies we employ. And while we've seen more people choosing to walk and bike in Fort Collins and improvements in safety, we know opportunity remains to increase access to and encourage the use of these sustainable modes of transportation. We look forward to the community's input on this topic. As we strive for a climate-friendly future, the decisions we make around transportation and our future transportation system are critical. Not only do we need to reduce the number of vehicle miles traveled, especially among people driving alone, we need to increase the use of sustainable modes of transportation like walking, biking, and taking transit. The last several months have seen impacts to our transportation system, some positive and some negative. Transit use and service has decreased and will take time to rebound, and we've seen impacts to our bike share and scooter share programs. At the same time, we've seen more people working from home and more people choosing to walk and bike for recreation and transportation. We've created innovative programs like allowing businesses to expand their footprint into the public street space, and we're seeing grant opportunities to help communities like Fort Collins maintain healthy and equitable transportation systems into the future. While this is a very broad snapshot of transportation in our community and the relevant challenges and opportunities we face, we're excited to hear your input on the future of sustainable transportation as it relates to our climate future in Fort Collins. The opportunities are listed on this slide, and we hope you can attend one of our upcoming virtual workshops on either Monday, July 20th or Wednesday, July 22nd, both starting at 6:30 p.m. Please visit the web link provided on this slide to sign up for one of the workshops or to provide your input using a virtual engagement board. We hope to hear from you soon.